Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Wherever you are and whatever stage you're at in life, this moment is for you. All right, let's get real for a moment. You can make all the excuses you want. It's easy, right? Sure, it might annoy the people around you, but the truth is, you're not hurting them. The one person you're damaging is you. Go ahead, make excuses for why you're still stuck in a job you despise, for why you didn't wake up early to start your day off strong, or for why you overspent on things you didn't need. Make excuses for why you're not financially successful like your friends. Do it because it won't change a damn thing. You see, excuses keep you exactly where you are, going nowhere fast. You can't blame others, the economy, your upbringing, or even bad luck forever. At some point, you have to look yourself in the mirror and face the truth. Your life is a reflection of your choices. Every excuse you make is just a delay tactic, a way to convince yourself that you're not to blame, but in the end, it's just holding you back. We've all seen it in news articles, social media comments, YouTube videos, people griping about how successful individuals got where they are. Oh, they came from money. They were born smart. But here's a reality check for you. 70% of the world's billionaires are self-made. Their success wasn't handed to them on a silver platter. Take Nubar, for instance. He's the chairman and co-founder of Moderna, a pharmaceutical company that helped bring a COVID-19 vaccine to market. He's worth over $1.6 billion today. But his parents were poor, forced to flee Lebanon during the Civil War, leaving everything behind. At just 13 years old, Nubar moved to Canada and struggled to fit in. Imagine if he had made excuses. The world might not even have had the Moderna vaccine. Do you see where this is going? The world doesn't care about your excuses. It's not that your reasons aren't valid. They probably are. Maybe your parents weren't there for you. Maybe you faced real hardships growing up. But making excuses isn't a get-out-of-responsibility-free card. It's a straight path to nowhere. There are countless successful people out there who faced every possible hardship you can think of. And they didn't make excuses, they made choices. They chose to keep going. They chose to work when everyone else gave up. They chose to push themselves, even when it was unfairly hard. You know why? Because they understood that success isn't about having the best starting point. It's about never stopping. For every excuse you make, there's someone out there who faced the same, if not worse, and still made it happen. They weren't lucky. They weren't given a free pass. They made progress, inch by inch, through the mess of life. You have that same ability within you, but it's up to you to decide if you're going to use it or not. The problem is that making excuses is easy. Owning your failures, on the other hand, that's brutal. It requires looking in the mirror and accepting that you are responsible for your life. It's not your parents' fault. It's not society's fault. It's not your partner's fault. It's on you. Yes, it's hard. Taking accountability means you have to admit you've wasted time, made poor decisions, and missed opportunities. It's painful, but that pain is your power. It's what will push you to change. So don't use your struggles as a crutch. Instead, see them as the fuel that'll get you where you want to go. Are you letting your circumstances define you? The circumstances you're in right now, no matter how bleak they seem, are temporary. You get to decide whether you'll let them define you or push you forward. Imagine yourself, years from now, looking back. Will you be proud of how you handled these struggles, or will you cringe at the excuses you made? The truth is, life is not fair. It never has been, and it never will be. But here's the thing. Fairness isn't a prerequisite for success. It's just an excuse that people cling to when they don't want to do the hard work. The moment you stop focusing on what's fair and start focusing on what you can control, you'll find your power. You think you'll drop your excuses once you fix your relationship, once you land that dream job, or once you move out of your tiny apartment. Hate to break it to you, but it doesn't work that way. Your excuses are habits, and habits don't change with circumstances. They change with action. Stop waiting for the right moment to stop making excuses. The right moment is now. Start small if you have to. Do the little things you've been putting off. Prove to yourself that you're capable. Because the more excuses you drop, the more progress you'll make, and the less room there will be for self-doubt. Progress or excuses? Which do you choose? Let's get straight to the point. You only have two options in life. You can either make progress or make excuses. That's it. Choose progress, and you'll be building a life you're proud of brick by brick. Choose excuses, and you'll spend your life in the same spot, looking at the same problems, stuck in the same cycle, year after year. The choice is simple, but the action is hard. Do you want to be the person who always has a reason why things didn't work out? Or do you want to be the person who made it happen, despite every reason it shouldn't have? Today, make a promise to yourself. No more excuses. From this point forward, whenever you find yourself justifying an action or rationalizing your failures, stop. Remind yourself that you can make progress, or you can make excuses, but you can't do both. So, which one are you going to choose today? Until next time, remember, the world doesn't care about excuses, but it rewards progress. Make yours count.